here we see the great prisoner's dilemma in action. Any second now, the ads will spawn, and we'll be able to see the concept of prisoner's dilemma by how people are trying to ensure their reputation gains without really helping the cause and making sure the team wins, which by doing that reduces also the reputation gain for everyone included. We have a lot of people at lumber, there's only one layer. This will die very quickly, even when people half the people leave by 50% of the boss health is gone. Presumably Shredder is not stacked at this hour. It's quite early in the morning. I'm gonna try and get spawning. Just making sure to try and tag everything here. AoE spells are the best of this. Anyone who wants rep will heal someone who is tagging so they also get the tag. Let's get some debuffs out. There we go. Should have used the master chat. Taunt him back into the circle. Just need to make sure my imp doesn't die to the Beyblade. See how many people are just running off 50% health. A massive amount of people are just going off to the next area, tagging all these small monsters, small peons, shamans, getting the rep in. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the token here. And what this does, some of those don't have mounts, but even if they do have a mount, they would need to walk out very, very far distance in order to actually be able to mount up. Finishing off what remains here would actually make them mount up quick and get to the next point quick as well, but by virtue of Prisoner's Dilemma, if they are too late in arriving in the next place, they are fucked. Everyone would benefit if we just knock off these 20k health bars. But they don't. By now, most of the PMs and shamans have already died in the next area. If we had a proper group for Shredder would have been already dead at this point, and they would be able to hearth to Ashenvale and move down to the boss so we can be there at the same time. But it's most rep killing 2 bosses and then going to the boss if it is up. And even if you lose, that is the most rep you could possibly gain. If you do Shredder and you lose, you only gain 1 boss, some peons, some shamans, and that's the least possible rep. And it's also the least possible rep, usually speaking, even if you win, because you can't make it there for the boss. 7k health left. Stop him from dying at least. And yeah, I won't be able to... I might die here actually, if I don't get any assistance from a healer. That's okay. Yeah. The healer is responsive, let's just finish this guy off so I can mount up. Very good. Some people might be engaged with a bear. They ain't. And now we are extended really, really far. So if the horde comes up back here, they can just pick off 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and just wipe our entire stack by virtue of us being a long ass train and not gather up to be posing any issues and any troubles. Can't heal the damage that we're taking, can't deal enough damage to actually nuke anyone else in return. Problematic, to say the least. And the horde is apparently awake this hour as well. So they're going to ride us in the back now, but at the very least we can mount up. Most of the time, the clones aren't killed off. Speaking of. So you are so late, if you're actually finishing the boss, you will typically be wiped out by the horde and not get the tag on the second boss, further punishing those who aren't griefing their own team. Let's see if I can get a better route. I don't think I can actually make it there in time. Ideally, maybe I'll just run down to the road. I think I will do that, better than just dying for nothing. Honestly, it would be a really big and positive change if they just enforce that you are sticking around in a certain radius for when a unit dies so you can actually get the rep. At the end of the day, that's just the crux of the issue. You are so incentivized as a player to just tag and run. Try to get out of combat, mount up, get a new area, tag them, get those two. It's kind of disgusting, to be honest. And look, Shredder isn't even done. So obviously, it's a 25%, but if the Horde wants to win here, they could just run over here. If they have a decent A team and a B team, the B team could just run over and fuck over the small and weak group at Shredder. And if Shredder isn't done by the time Alliance Runestone is dead, Sentries, well, it would be an easy way to just kill them off. That indicates they have no strengths. I need to run on the left side here to not get caught. Got dismounted, but it should be fine. And there, I didn't get the rep there, but it's better than dying and getting nothing. You could die trying to get the tag here, and then Resurrection Sickness down here and run west to Talny path. Fuck off. Don't have time, but I do need to mount. Yeah, and you see, people are jumping off and coming back from severe healer. The Horde will probably run the way back here. Less mobs to dismount you. But they won't make it in time, because the runestone is still up. They are suffering from the same issues that Alliance are. Why would you ever go to the Sentry space and maybe half to Splinter Tree and go to this final boss, when you could get more rep by just joining these two kill squads? Even if they could fly from Soram, its transportation is a big issue for the Soram squad. And if you see, again, kill off those fucking clones so you can actually mount up. I might be dead here. I might be fine. That guy's dead. The druids are a menace in this open world conflict, that is for sure. But we just need to kill the last boss, or maybe get some lucky tags as well. Probably not. Where is he facing? Let's taunt this creature off. Much like Alchemy, main fight, just keep an eye on where he's facing. Don't take free damage. Can't really lose. Make sure you have a debuff up like Curse of Recklessness, so the fight goes even quicker. He's been dying quite slowly, so if the Shredder group half then mounted up, they would probably make it here in time. Kinda looks like he's holding the DPS back a bit. We did finally lose our lumber. Oh, glaive I should say. But way too late and then don't have a Soram team, so they will never win. Fortunately we do have people who sacrifice their own rep for us. So yeah, that's the heart of the issue in Battle for Ashenvale. People are not sacrificing their rep. Instead gimping others. Could have gotten a rep here, but I'd rather just finish the job at Lamba, and I'm the sacrificial pawn. As a money. Maybe next time I will be the one to run ahead. Oh well. Have a good one.